Hello beautifuls, and welcome back to my channel. This is my go-to summer makeup look. This is how I would look during the summertime if you see me out. This is very minimum. Anybody can do it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's just get into it. Okay guys, so first I started off with a freshly washed face. I just used my skincare routine. Like this video if you guys want me to do a skincare routine. So I prime my face as well as moisturized and all that good stuff. The only time I really like to wear makeup in the summertime is if I'm going out and I just want to have a full face, but I normally tend to either go out with no makeup, or I will use my Maybelline Dream BB Fresh BB cream foundation, whatever this thing is called, tinted moisture, I don't know. I like to use this as my foundation in the summertime. Okay, so I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender, because you guys know I love my beauty blender. This is the best thing on earth. There's so many dupes out here, so I paid $20 for this. You don't have to pay $20 because I'm a makeup freak. So I'm going to spend my rent money. I'm going to spend my light bill money on makeup. So so we're just going to take this beauty blender, and it's damp. And it comes in a little tube, so it's very easy to like apply. So I just apply a little bit. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention the shade that I'm in is medium deep, which is cool because it actually oxidizes to your, I say oxidize, it actually like kind of like transforms into your skin color. So somebody with a darker skin tone would probably be the same color, because it only comes in for like my brown skin deep toned girls. They have medium, deep, and then they just have deep. So you don't have a really wide variety, but you really don't, because it actually forms to whatever your skin tone is. So I just apply this. And I'm just going to basically apply it like a foundation. And see, it doesn't give you a full coverage, but summertime, you really don't want a full coverage. So I'm just going to blend this in. And then I always do this. I do this even with my actual foundations. I just go in and build it up to where I'm like, okay girl, you look snatched. So I'm just going to apply my concealer as my highlight. I'm using my favorite. You guys already know the Fit Me in medium. I have another one. I don't know where I put it. And I think this one is empty, so bear with me. Okay, so we're just going to carve that out. You see guys, like, I have a new one. This one looks a little dry, but you gotta work with what you got. That's what I've learned. You gotta work with what you got to get to the finish line. Okay, now that you look like you're going to war, you're just going to take your damp beauty blender again and blend this out. And this is just going to basically add brightness to your under eyes. Don't I look so fresh? I look so awake now. Okay, so now I'm going to contour. I'm just going to take this LA Girl Pro Concealer and Cool Tan. This is not really what I normally contour with, but This is like the darkest shade that I have right now. So I'm just going to, this is basically just going to be like the base for my actual contour. Because I do have oily skin, sometimes just using a powder isn't enough. So I like to first apply cream, anything creamy to it, and then I'll go and set my cream with that powder. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just go in and blend that out. I bet you guys are probably like, what the fuck is she doing? You can't even see it, but trust me, yeah, when it comes to makeup, you gotta work with what you got, and I tend to work with what I have. So I can't find what I normally do, so I just use what I have. I'm just gonna take my BH Cosmetics contour palette, and if you guys know I swear by it. Okay, so we're gonna place this back in there because you guys shouldn't have seen that, but whatever. So you guys know I swear by this palette. So I'm just gonna take the most naturalish one. I tend to go for this reddish one because I love to look, I don't know why I love like reddish contouring, but I think I'm gonna go for this one today, which is a little more neutral. I'm just going to take that and just apply that over that cream. You know what? I'm gonna go in and set this foundation. I mean this concealer, because I need to set that. And what I'm gonna use is this Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Powder. This is my first time trying it, but hopefully it works because that is my problem for the summer. It's oil. So I like to make sure I have a good powder. It's a translucent. It has a little tint to it, but I mean I don't care. It says it's invisible, so we'll see. And voila, we have our powder. And then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, basically get some, and then just apply under this and set this highlight. You can tell when a powder is really, really good because it just presses into your skin. Like, look, like it has no, like you can't see that I put it and I'm applying the powder. Like that's when you know powder is like really fine and really good. It just goes right into your skin. And this powder is like really good. I am shook. Like this powder is really good. Like I can apply a whole bunch. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my nude blush palette by BH Cosmetics. Sorry for all the makeup on it, but this is my nude blush palette. Okay, I'm gonna go for this pinkish purplish color right here, and I'm just gonna apply what is my blush. So I'm just gonna apply my with this blush brush. Whew, that's intense. I really recommend BH Cosmetics if you're really trying to get into makeup. I'm just gonna go and do my eyebrows because for the summertime I do my eyebrows the way I do it, but I tend to do it a little less. Like I kind of just leave them in their natural state. So I just go in and just like kind of like fill in the sparse hairs or where I like have like gaps in my brows. So I just go in and just make them fuller. I don't really like draw them on like how I normally do. So we're just gonna go and just kind of like make them even and make them thicker. Woo. Okay, and so you guys know that I use my Anastasia Dip Brow. Now I'm just going to move on to eyes. For my eyelids, I'm just going to take that same color that I use for my contour and apply it to my eyelids. And I just apply it all over. And this just gives me that bronzy look. I'm going to use my Becca Cosmetics highlighter in Champagne Pop. This is like one of the perfect summertime highlighters. Mine is like super dirty and I'm running low, but I've had this for a good minute. So I'm just gonna basically apply this to all the high points of my face. And then I'm just going to take some on my nose and then on my cupid's bow. And I'm going to put a little bit under here just to highlight underneath my brow bone. I'm just going to take this powder in Golden Almond and just to like set everything with a powder. And this is going to even out everything too. Okay, so I'm just going to take this Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm lipstick and just dab that on my lips. It's like this nice pretty berry color. So it's like really great for summertime. And this thing lasts like a long time. Like I can eat, drink, and it still will be on my lips. And lightly apply it. For some reason this product works well when you lightly tap it. And then I'm just going to take my setting spray and spray it. So I'm just going to let my setting spray dry and then I'm going to apply my mascara. Spray is all dried. Now I'm just going to take my Maybelline Great Lash Lots of Lashes concealer. Mascara, and I'm just going to apply that. And we don't want a lot, we just want enough to extend our lashes. So this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.